Good morning, good afternoon, or maybe it's evening, so good evening. And as the character of the Truman Show used to say, and if I don't see you today, then good night. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Mikhail Lennikov. I've been living in the sanctuary in First Lutheran Church for 2 years and 4 months. And last 1 year and a half, a little bit longer than a year and a half, my family has been living with me in the First Lutheran Church. In September 2008, we came first to this church, September 2008. We had been with different congregations by the time, trying to find our family, because starting from 1995, when we moved to Japan, it has been just 3 of us. It was me, my wife Rina, and our son Michi. So we really sensed the lack of close family members. Our fathers, mothers, our brothers and sisters, they are all in Russia, and we didn't see them. Last time we saw them was 1997. And my wife's co-worker kept telling Irina how wonderful her church was, and she really was persistent in telling us that we should come to First Lutheran and just take a look. And this is what we did. And I think from the very first moment we stepped into First Lutheran, we realized that we finally found the family that we had been looking for so long. So along with what I've noticed, started to develop, what I've noticed is that along with the sanctuary as an idea of more like legal idea of putting the situation on hold, trying to at least removing the deportation until a decision is made to stop the sanctuary. So along with this idea of sanctuary, sanctuary started to develop into something that I would call as a state of mind. And also, what is interesting that the place that I am videotaping this is called Sanctuary. It's the biggest part of the church, and about a year ago, I think I've noticed that even the attitude of the church members, of the congregation members, to this particular space somehow changed. I think this space is being treated now even more as something really special, something different from the part that we call narthex, which is in front of entrance into the sanctuary, and the part that is behind us, where the church office and other rooms of the church are located. There is even a sign on the door that says that this is a special place for reflection and meditation. And I think well, partially because we've been in this sanctuary state, legally sanctuary state for 2.5 years. I think somehow it affected the perception of this particular space, and indeed it's very beautiful. It's very I don't know. I cannot even find the proper words to describe what I feel from the space. I wouldn't use interesting because it probably wouldn't describe it properly. It's both earthly, because this is a space where the pews are set, and there are plants. There's a grand piano, organ, a big tree. So definitely it's earthly, but at the same time, definitely there's something I would say heavenly about the space. I think what's really I really noticed that almost from the very beginning. I've noticed that it affects people. It creates some really special air around it. I think I would call it at the same time. I would call it it's a little bit of a little bit of piece of heaven. It's a place where even if we come with the struggles and worries, even though we bring this hardships inside sanctuary, after this service, even though at that particular moment these problems don't go away, I think we have a ray of hope that the problems or concerns or hardships, that a solution will be found. They will eventually go away, and this is exactly this is how I sensed, how I felt almost from the very beginning. So when I mentioned that this place is both earthly and heavenly, I think probably it should really well reflect what this place is. So I've been here, like I said, 2 years and 4 months, and by Christmas it will be almost 2.5 years. So what I'm trying to, well, first of all, I would like to say that it has been a blessing that I have been able to stay here in Vancouver, to stay here in Canada, to stay with my family. My presence with my presence here, my ability to be with my family, live with my family, and starting from January 2010, actually living together with my family, it was a huge help to my wife and my son. So only just for that, I'm endlessly grateful that I had a chance of doing that. And at the same time, I've been trying, and First Lutheran Church has been trying to find a solution that would allow me to stay in Canada with my family, and thus not to be deported back to Russia. I don't know when or if at all such a solution will be found. I don't know, nobody knows that. But I can say only one thing, that no matter what final outcome of my sanctuary is going to be, I will never forget for the rest of my life. I will be remembering the kindness, the courage, the generosity of First Lutheran Church, of the congregation of First Lutheran Church, of Pastor Herge and the Church Council, and support and generosity of many, many people outside of First Lutheran Church. And this gratitude, I will bring this gratitude through the rest of my life. It is no accident that at the beginning of this presentation I mentioned the character of the Truman Show film, because sometimes I feel very much like this person. But I think if it brings some kind of a truth, some kind of an understanding, if it helps people to become better, I don't mind to be, at least for now, I don't mind to be this character from the Truman Show film. So I would like to finish my presentation same as I started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or if I don't see you today, good night. Thank you very much.